everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. In today's video, we're going to talk about my project pan status. And I will say this, I struggled in February. I really struggled in February to get much progress. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you too much detail during the video, but I will have pictures up around my head that show you progress shots from the beginning, end of January, and now the end of February. Not accidentally, I forgot to mark the bottles before I, put the products on today. So there's that. Anyway, I will be showing you close-up pictures of all the products on the screen as I'm talking about them. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this because I made no progress on this. This is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. I have done nothing with this month. I have not touched it. I have not opened it. I have not squirted it. Nothing with this. Primarily because this is a cooling product. It's very cold when you put it on your face. And it is February, and I am in Pennsylvania. Well, now it's March, but it was February, and I'm in Pennsylvania, and February is pretty cold in Pennsylvania. So I did not use this at all. Just putting that out there. I haven't done anything different with those. And then the other products that I haven't used at all are the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I do like this foundation. I just haven't used it at all this month. I don't know why. Usually I just reach for the Urban Decay one. So I'm going to make a concerted effort to try to utilize these in March. At least one of them. Like I said, I have Porcelain and Fair Neutral are the two shades that I have. So I'm going to definitely try to use them during March. On to the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I have used this actually quite a bit during February. I didn't make as much progress in February as I did in January. The separations in the lines is... Now, I didn't make the line yet, but I will make the line once it settles. I shook it up, and this is what I'm wearing today, actually. So I didn't make as much progress in February as I made in January, but I am enjoying this foundation again. I do like it a lot, actually. Like I said, it's what's on my skin right now, and I will continue to enjoy wearing that. So... yeah. Next up is the Liquid Camo Concealer from Catrice. I actually made a good bit of progress on this as well. At least I never really realized how much or little that I'm using of a concealer until I've started this project pan. I, again, utilize this before marking it. You'll see the pictures on the screen, but I did actually have about the same amount of progress on this in February that I did in January. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm almost halfway done with this concealer. So I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job as far as this product goes. So I'm pleased there. All right. Next up is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I've made a little bit of progress. Again, not as much as I had from the month of January, but I have made a little bit of progress. I would say the biggest problem that I'm having with this is that the lines are starting to wipe off. So I do have to keep putting the lines back on before it's totally gone, so I don't completely lose that. But yeah, I'm making some progress on this. Not as much as I would like. I will say this, through February, I didn't wear as much makeup as I did in January. January, I was really doing a good job of wearing makeup every day and making sure that I stayed on top of utilizing the products that I have. And I just didn't wear as much makeup in February. I was sick for a couple of days, and then I had some really crazy days at work that I just didn't have time to put makeup on during the day. So anyway, not as much progress as I would have liked, but still some. So I'm pleased with that. My Take Home the Bronze bronzer. This one I can't really tell. I'm going to take the close-up picture of it, and then I'm going to have to hold it up against the progress shot from January to see if I'm making much of a difference. I just can't tell. It's such a small little circle that I mean, my brush takes up the whole pan and more. I don't have the bronzer brush here that I was using for it, but it takes up the whole pan and more. So that's why the outside of the circle is so messy, because of that, because I do, like I said, the brush that I use is definitely bigger than the pan. But I am enjoying this. I actually feel like since starting Project Pan, I've kind of figured out how to use bronzer for the first time. And I think what it is I was using the wrong type of brush. I've been using a fluffier brush so it doesn't go as dark or deep on my cheeks as it used to when I was using I was using this one right back here, the Flower Beauty, and I do still like this brush tremendously. This is, I think, the only brush that I've ever actually gone out and bought a second one of because I like it so much. But I'm using, this is more dense, and I'm using more of a fluffier brush to use the bronzer. I feel like with contour, this brush is still really good, but when I'm trying to just use a bronzer and have it more diffused, I'm liking the fluffier brush. All right, on to my blush. I feel like I have definitely made some progress in my blush. Even days that I didn't use my bronzer, I was still using this blush. I love this blush. It's absolutely a gorgeous shade. I can build it up when I want to. I can not build it up and just have it very light when I want to as well. But I'm definitely feel like I'm getting an indent in the middle. I'm trying to see. Maybe? I think maybe just a slight one. I'm not sure that the picture will show it, but I'm getting a slight indentation there. All right, 2 more products. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette first. So I've got the Lemonade Craze from Maybelline. I feel like I've made some progress, even more progress on Sweet Tea. That's the shade that I've been using for my crease shade, especially if I'm using like a palette that doesn't have a decent crease shade for me. The eyeshadow look I have on now is actually from my video from Tuesday. This is the beauty box look that I did, and I used Sweet Tea as my crease shade because I didn't have any mattes. I also am making some progress on Sunnies, which is making me really happy as well. I think other than that, I'm not making too much progress on this. But my goal for this was to hit pan on 1 shade. So I think it's going to be Sweet Tea. I really believe that I'm going to hit pan on Sweet Tea by mid-year. Maybe June or July. I think I'm going to definitely hit pan on Sweet Pea by then. So I'm going to keep on trying. Okay, and then the last product in here was the addition that I made last month when I finished up the IT Cosmetics powder, the Bye Bye Pores powder. And I have just the littlest bit left in this product. Probably 1 or 2 more uses and it will be gone. So I will put a line on it just to show the progress that I made in February. This has been the only setting spray I've used the entire month. So yeah. This will be gone by the end of March. I thought I would make it by February, but like I said, there's probably 1 or 2 uses left. One of the problems that I'm running into now is when I squirt it, because there's so little left in the bottle, it does really big droplets all over my face, which I'm not liking really well, but it's okay. Like I said, 1 or 2 more uses and this will be gone. So I really have to look through my collection and try to decide what I want to put in next. Like I said, this will be gone by the end of March, probably by the beginning of the 2nd week in March, because this is posting the 1st week in March. I keep forgetting it's already March. It's already March. But yeah, that'll be gone by the end of March for sure. So I'm excited about that. Just a short video today. I will have all of the pictures on, well, I will have already had all the pictures on the screen, which is great. The 2 products, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea and the Origins primer, I really want to try to get into in March, especially towards the end of March when it starts getting warmer in this area. So I'm really hopeful that when I do my next update at the beginning of April, I have some progress on those 2 products as well. So anyway, let me know how your project pan is going if you're trying to do a project pan this year, or even some other thing like a quarterly one or something like that. Let me know how they're going in the comment section down below. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button. It really helps me out more than you probably realize. And hit the bell if you want to as well. Anyway, any comments you have, leave those in the comment section down below. And if you weren't aware, I did start my own clothing boutique with my sister. It is Nimities.com. The link is in the description bar down below. I'd really appreciate it if you check it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!